Yo, hey guys, what's poppin'? Jacques Slade here, back with another unboxing, and today, it's less of an unboxing and more of, I would say, like a review, a first look for me, because I haven't had a chance to see this shoe in hand quite yet. So it's not really an unboxing, because I feel like a lot of you have seen the shoe, but I've got a little information on this silhouette that I'd like to share with you guys. But first, how are you guys doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. I feel good today, so I'm in a good mood, as you can see, and I hope that you guys are in a good mood as well. So without further ado, let's hop into the box. And by the way, my drum rolls, they're getting iller and iller every day. Pretty soon I'm gonna have a whole drum set up here. Anyway, so this is the Nike Air Max 270. Now this is a brand new silhouette for Nike. These were announced back in January, and it is the first lifestyle shoe for Nike. Now, when I say the first lifestyle shoe for Nike, I'm opening this box while we sit here. It's not the first lifestyle shoe for Nike. It's the first 100% lifestyle shoe for Nike. Nike has had lifestyle shoes before. Yes, they are a company that is focused on performance, but the 270 is the first 100% shoe built for lifestyle. Now, let me explain that a little more to you and why that's significant, because a lot of you out there are gonna go, that's a lie, Nike already has lifestyle shoes. And that is, again, that is very true. I really like this box though. I like the white, how they have the Air and the 270 kind of blending together. Very cool. Anyway, and the reason these are different for those out there that are like, that's BS. Well, generally what Nike does is they create a shoe built for performance, from the Air unit to the materials they use on the upper, to the outsole, to the midsole. The shoes are generally created for performance first. That is the focus. And pieces of those performance shoes make it into other silhouettes that are created for lifestyle. So they take those performance pieces out of those other things and put them into a lifestyle silhouette. For instance, the first lifestyle shoe from the Nike side is the Nike Air Safari, or at least that's what I've been told. It's the Nike Air Safari. But in the Nike Air Safari, they use the Air unit from a running shoe. So they put the running shoe Air unit inside of the lifestyle shoe. Now this shoe, the 270, flips all of that on its head and uses strictly a lifestyle shoe. Everything from the mesh upper to the mid panel to the midsole to the Air unit that you see here in the back was created specifically for lifestyle, for you to rock around chilling, not for you to run in, maybe do a little bit of training in, but really not for you to run in. And that's a big deal, as you know, because Nike prides themselves on performance. Their ethos is that everyone is an athlete. So for them to step away from that and say, hey, we're gonna create something strictly for lifestyle with no sports components, I think is a pretty big deal and a big step in a different direction for the company, and showing that they're able to adjust and move along with the market and the way that the market is changing. So let's get into these. So the 270 is a shoe that actually has a lot of different shoes that helped inspire the look of the shoe. The look was inspired by the Air Max 93, which is one of my favorite Air Max shoes, and also the Air Max 180. Now the Air Max 180 had a big unit on it as well, and that's where the whole 270 name came from. The Air Max 180, I believe, was codenamed 270, or the Air unit was codenamed 270 because of the amount of degrees of it that you could actually see was 270, and that's where the name for this shoe actually came from. Now another thing about this is the actual Air unit, which is huge, as you can tell. Now, I kind of feel like because of the Vapor Max that this Air unit is possible. The Vapor Max opened up the world of the Air Max unit and allowed you to see it in bigger and bolder ways. And that, in my mind, is how Nike was able to create this one. Without the Vapor Max, it's like they took the Vapor Max and they went, hey, we're gonna go all the way left with the Vapor Max, go all the way left. And then it was like, we can pull it back to pull in the people that aren't as out there and that see the Vapor Max as a little too much. And they said, oh, okay, we'll do the 270, which has hints of what we have on the Vapor Max. So this unit is probably actually bigger than the unit you see on the Vapor Max, but it isn't all the way across the shoe, and it's not as bold of a statement as the Vapor Max. And so it allows it to, I think, to be something that normal people, and when I say normal people, I say people that aren't like really into sneaker culture, it allows them to go, oh, that's a cool shoe, because they've seen the Vapor Max, and it allows them a little bit of time to get used to that look. It's kind of like that song that you don't like when you first hear it, but you hear it so often that you start singing along and you start liking it. The Vapor Max is kind of that way. It's big, it's bold, it's innovative. It's not something that people are going to like right away, but then they see this and they go, oh, all right, I kind of like that, because they've seen the Vapor Max so much. At least that's my opinion. That's how I see it. I don't know. You guys let me know if that's something that you agree with or not. So again, these are all lifestyle. The 270 Air unit is the biggest one. This one is 32 millimeters. That's a big deal as well, because it's the biggest Air unit that Nike has ever made. If you're into that millimeter sort of thing, I would definitely go check out Nightwing. He talks about a lot of that stuff about the airbags when he does his reviews. I'm not versed in that as well as he is. So if you do want to find out those sort of details, definitely check out Nightwing's channel, Nightwing2303. Definitely the place to go for that sort of information. On the aesthetic side, again, as I said, it was inspired by the 93 and the 180. I personally like the shoe. I like the down slant of it. It looks like a runner. Runners are obviously super hot right now. The trend of basketball shoes has kind of gone away a little bit. It seems like the bigger, bulkier shoes, it's either like really extremely big and bulky shoes like the dad shoes, which is something that I'm not really into, or it's the runner trainer style sort of shoe, which is more in my lane, and which is something more of what I would actually wear. As you guys know, Air Max Day is something that's celebrated every year, and the 270 is Nike's Air Max shoe this year. The Vapor Max was the shoe last year, and now they're moving with the 270. I kind of like this trend of doing a new Air Max shoe every year that rotates or that revolves around Air Max Day. So I hope Nike keeps that up in the years coming down the lane. For this shoe, they've been releasing these pretty much since, I believe, February or early January. So it's not like these are brand new. I just happen to live in an area where these shoes aren't readily available. The Foot Locker and the Finish Line here by where I live, they keep stock of shoes, but not really like the hyped shoes. So I often have a hard time getting my hands on a pair, but I was finally able to get my hands on these thanks to the good folks over at Nike. So I just wanted to give you guys just a quick look at the Air Max 270. Has the mesh upper, has a little bit of fuse here at the toe to keep you locked in so that they don't bust through the mesh here. It's very thin. It's something you can wear with no socks or with socks. Has a really nice heel counter here for a little extra support, even though, again, this isn't really your performance shoe. Lots of cushioning, nice soft shoe, definitely lifestyle for you to wear around all day. This is the launch color. This is the turquoise, the white, and the black. This is one of the hotter colorways that I've seen so far, but you can look forward to seeing this shoe in a lot of more colorways. I feel like Nike is really going to push the colorways with these, and they're also actually going to change the color of the Air unit as well, which is something that I really like. For the Vapor Max last year, one of the bigger things was changing the color of the Vapor Max unit. I've seen black, I've seen white, I've seen the clear, obviously, and then the acronym pair is actually like a silver, almost metallic, which looks really dope. Anyway, again, these are available right now. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to grab yourself a pair, but I just wanted to give you a closer look at the Air Max 270, which I think is going to be a pretty dope shoe. I like the colorways that are coming. I also know they're doing a Flyknit version, and being able to see what Nike is going to do with the silhouette, with materials, with colors, with styles, and how they update it, I think is going to be pretty dope over the next year, up until Air Max Day 2019. All right, anyway, with that being said, guys, I am Jacques Slade. Hope you enjoy watching this video. If you like, make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And make sure you stay tuned, because I got something really dope coming up for you guys tomorrow. With that being said, I'll see you soon, and I appreciate you. Peace. Yo, so quick couple of things. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. First, I realized I forgot to mention the price in that video. They are $150. The Flyknit version that I actually mentioned in the video, those are $170. And I also didn't realize that these are already on Nike ID, and they are $170. Some of the Nike ID options are really dope. So if you're into customizing your shoes or making your shoes look a certain way, definitely check that out. Second thing is on-feet shots. I usually don't do on-feet shots because I don't want my style or lack of style to influence you when it comes to buying a shoe. I dress a certain way, you dress a certain way, and I don't want you to see, oh, Jacques wore it with this, so it doesn't really look cool to me. I'm just gonna try it today. I'm gonna put the shoes on and give them a try and see how they look and shoot it on video, and so you'll see that right now. So hopefully you enjoy that. Check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, peace.